There's no other racetrack that we go to that actually makes the hair stand up on the back of your neck, and Bathurst still has that ability.
The heart rate still jumps up every time I drive into town.
Last year when I drove into Bathurst, obviously you see the town and you see the racetrack from a long way away, and I get excited when I was just approaching the area, saying to people in the car, I'm like, look, there it is, we're finally here. And
as a young guy, I was worried it wasn't really going to live up to the hype that I'd sort of built around it a little bit, because it being Bathurst and that I had driven on so many other circuits.
Most of the time I used to wake up, I could already hear the TV because Dad had it fired up pretty loud, so be straight downstairs, barely awake, firing into some bacon and eggs to have the barbecue going, would be outside. Next thing I know, I'm driving for the team that I always followed. Got my name on the side of the car, so it's pretty special. You pinch yourself a lot because I still can't believe I'm actually doing it.
You know, growing up idolising guys like Peter Brock and Lounsey and all those sorts of guys, watching them race there so many times in the HRT cars, and then for me to be able to put my name on that suit, for me was pretty special.
And my heart rate was just through the roof, and I was like, what have I got myself in for?
First time I started the race, it was in '98. I had Dick Johnson on the grid next to me, and I'm thinking, hang on, I'm starting Bathurst. Dick Johnson's on the grid next to me. Usually about this time I'm just tuning in to watch it on TV.
No doubt that I was out of my depth. I think as a 19-year-old, fresh out of Formula Ford, I had no tin top racing experience and sort of thrown in the deep end.
Just the guys who work at HRT, a lot of them have been here for 20 years, so they've seen it all. They can tell me more about the race than what I've ever seen.
All the mechanics have put in crazy hours to get the car right, where it's like a coiled spring ready to go.
When you pull up on the starting grid, put the car in neutral, tighten the belts and have one big deep breath.
You're so focused on what's happening, and people are coming up and saying good luck, and you're acknowledging everyone, but you're not really there. It's a weird thing.
Competing in the race, let alone winning or having success there, is a huge honour.
Mentally, you're just destroyed after the day, because there's so many, you never can have a full 100% clean run throughout the day.
It's still the one race that, providing I'm still healthy enough and fit enough and quick enough, I'll be coming back till I win it.
It's the only race that we have that's one of the key iconic sporting moments. You have the Melbourne Cup, AFL Grand Final, Bathurst, and there's not many others sporting events that actually stop the nation and people sit down for 7 hours and watch Bathurst.
It's unbelievable as a driver. It's hard to explain the passion of the fans, and just when you get there, like on the driver parade, it's pretty intense going across the top of the hill, and to know that all that Holden support, and they're all there for us.
You can't walk 5 metres without being stopped to sign something HRT related or something red.
Being in HRT, I think, adds another element. You've got the supporters that are coming to Bathurst to watch HRT.
No matter if the HRT car's winning or coming last, when it goes across the top of the hill, everyone's screaming for it. So so that was what I'll remember most, is that emotion.
And it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock when there's no one else. All the fans are gone home, all the corporates are gone home, and it's just the mechanics and the teams up and down pit lane in the garages. And I'm walking around in tracksuit, Ugg boots and a cup of coffee, just walking into the garage and just spending a bit of time with the mechanics. And it's the one race of the year that I do that, and I don't think there's any other race that has that sort of atmosphere that would generate that sort of feel other than Bathurst. And that's pretty cool. It's pretty raw, and it's good to enjoy that and experience that with the crew.
I know the drivers always say, oh, the guys, but I think all of them that are employed by HRT understand how important it is for success and want it, and I've seen that in all the guys on the workshop floor.
The spirit that's there, it's really unique in that way that I've never experienced at any other race circuits in the world, and that's probably, for me, that's what Bathurst is about.
The atmosphere of the Bathurst weekend is unique. There's no other race that creates that sort of feel. That it's a motorsport thing, it's a competition thing, and it's a team thing.
It really hits home that this is just not another championship round, this is the one that counts.